Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is Becky, and on my channel, I am going through my good midlife crisis, where I journey through my 40s trying to get my poop in a group. To do that, I have been working on my financial, my physical, and my mental health. Today's video is going to be a financial health video. If you are interested in any or all of these journeys, I really hope that you will consider subscribing and coming along with me on this journey. I would love to have you here. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you that is following along with me on this journey. I know the last month has been kind of sporadic with my uploads. I promise that we'll get better. Not next week. Next week's going to be even worse because I won't be in town. But after that, I should be starting in August, should be able to get back to a more regular upload schedule and a more regular, just keeping on track with everything. Okay. I don't have a lot of time because, as usual, since I've started this weekly check-in thing, I'm doing this on Friday morning at 7:30, and I have to be to work in half an hour. So I'm just going to get right into trying to cover. If you remember, I am going out of town. I'm actually leaving Sunday afternoon, and I will be gone until the following Sunday afternoon. So that's why there won't be any videos next week. I won't be able to record, and I won't be, well, I could probably record, but I won't be able to upload. There's no internet where I'm going. Which sounds backward, but I have data on my phone, but there's no like Wi-Fi, which is fine because it's not what we're there for. We're there for, it's a church retreat. So we're there to study and spend time with each other. So that's what we do. I'm going to go ahead and shrink myself while I start talking. So anyway, because I am going out of town, this is a church retreat that is for the entire family. It's not just for kids. And it's somewhere I've gone literally every year of my life since I was 2 weeks old. I was 2 weeks old the first time my parents took me. I have a picture of my mom holding me. My head's all kind of tilted. I don't think I have that picture anywhere, but if I can find it, or if I can ask my mom to bring it next week, to bring it to me, I'll try to include it in my next video. But I haven't seen that picture in a while, but I have seen that. So I know I was 2 weeks old the first time I went. My parents always told me how they stayed in a hotel and I slept in a drawer because it was in 1980. They didn't have all kinds of accommodations for babies like they do now. Anyway, sorry. It's my favorite week of the year, and I always spend a lot of money on it. I buy new clothes. Not always buy a whole ton of new clothes, but I typically buy a couple of new outfits. I buy supplies for it, like the last couple of years I've been building up my chairs because, like I said, it's all outside. There are benches, but they're not very comfortable, so I bring some camp chairs. I bought fans for myself and my mom this year. Every year I spend money, and I don't. One year I bought an ice maker. I've actually purchased 2 ice makers because there's no ice, and I really like cold drinks, so and it's hot, so I bought an ice maker, so I bring that with me. I normally add something every year, and every year I think I'm done, and every year I come up with more stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is, starting either in August or September, once I can get kind of caught up on all this overspending I've been doing, I'm going to start a high fund. It's going to be separate from my vacation fund, and it'll be money that I put in. I'm going to set a goal, probably like $400, $300 or $400, just to have, and anything I purchase for high for next year will go out of that. Any clothes that I buy that are specifically, or that I'm purchasing for that, will go, and any supplies that I buy will go in that. And that's my plan. I'm going to set up a goal. But for right now, all that money has been coming. I've just been pulling it out of wherever I could find it. So you will see that I do not have the money left that I wanted to. I'm about $300 less than I thought. And I did have to pull from my emergency fund, which I didn't want to do, but I did. Oh, it's hidden. I hid it so I wouldn't touch it. So I only have $379.71 left over to move up. I did get a very slight increase in my pay. Like, I'm talking, it's $35 a check. So it was a 2% increase, but by the time, because my 401k investment is a percentage, and then it's still taking out my insurance and my taxes and everything. My Etsy. I'm looking at Etsy. You can't see it, but there's a tab open right next to this tab that says Etsy, so that's what I said. What is the HSA? Takes out my HSA and all of my stuff that comes out pre-tax and post-tax out of my check. So by the time I see that money, it was only $35 and like 5 cents, which is, $900 and something a year after taxes. $80, $70 a month. I'm not going to turn away from that. It helps. That's my internet bill right there. I'm not going to say no, but it's not really that big of a difference. I also had some cash back from, uh, what do you call that place? Venmo. Venmo gave me some cash back. So, and that plus the rollover from last week gives me $2,130.99 to budget out today. And I am going to try really hard to remember that I only need to budget through the 28th. Through the 28th is when I'm going to do it. And I actually have my book with me today, so hopefully I should be able to do this correctly. And also, thank you, Aram, for pointing out my mistake. I found it. I figured out what I did. It's because I decided not to put anything in self-care this week because I just got my nails done and I don't think I'll get them done again before I get paid. I definitely won't get them done this week. So I didn't put anything in self-care, but the total I didn't change. So that's why I was $50 off at the end of this whole thing, is because I was still including that $50 for self-care that I had decided not to put in. But thank you for pointing that out to me. I appreciate that. If anybody notices mistakes, I promise I won't be offended. Just tell me. That actually helps me, so thank you. Okay, I'm going to get started so we can get this up for y'all and I can get to work and then I can start my vacation. Yay! Okay, sorry. So, I don't know if you can see this number here. I spent slightly more than $35 dining out this last week. Just, let me look at what I spent. $93.17 is what I spent last week on dining out. I've gone over in everything. Groceries, surprisingly, I didn't go over by that much. I'm not sure how, but it was only like $10 that I was over in groceries. But it was very, very over in dining out. But that doesn't change the fact that I still am going to need the $75 for this week because, oh, Becky, because, like I said, I'm going to high and I want to be prepared to, did I just do 75 cents? Y'all, have I mentioned that it's early? No, I did it. Let me get some more coffee. So, while I do this, groceries, I am only going to do 50. And I don't even know that I'll need that, but I might because we'll see. Whatever I go to, I'm going to go to Sam's Club tomorrow. And I am going to pick up some stuff for the house. But whatever I buy for snacks and stuff like that, the water for my ice machine, I'm going to take that out of my vacation fund. I've already accepted that my vacation is going to be, I'm going to have to credit card float it. Like, I know that. I'm not happy about it, but I know that I am. And because I'm not going. So I'm just going to take that out of vacation because it is for my vacation. It's not for my household. It's not for my regular groceries. For my regular groceries, I don't anticipate needing more than $50 for this week. I won't even be here. Fun money, I'm going to put my $10 in. I'm doing $10 every week. Gas, I am giving myself $60 this week so I can fill up my tank. I did not get gas last week, but because I didn't end up going to Sam's, but I am going to Sam's tomorrow and I'll fill up. It won't take $74, but then I can fill up or at least put some more gas in while I'm out and about in Fredericksburg and whatnot next week. So this should do me for that. Pets, I'm going to put my additional 25 in. Speaking of pets, here comes my Chad. So that is my $50 for the month. I haven't used any of it yet, but we haven't needed dog food yet, so I'll use that when we need dog food. Households? Okay, I have gone so over in household, but I know that my air filter, my air purifier filters are set to ship this week while I'm away, so I know that I'm going to need another $30 in there. So why didn't that plus 30? So I'm not happy about that, but I do need those filters. So it's been blinking for a while. It's actually been blinking since I put it in. Self-care is not getting anything. Ecclesial expenses is getting $150. Now, I do not know if I'm going to end up using that whole thing because when I calculated this money, it was for me and Alex for our portions at high, but I still might put it in there. We'll see how my budget looks when I'm doing this. I don't want to put myself short, but if I have it, I've already budgeted it for that. I would like to contribute it to cover for people who can't contribute. You know what? I am going to put it in because I'm going to do it for me and my mom, and then my mom won't have to worry about it. Budgeting, I don't need anything else. I bought the stickers that I needed for September, and then the budget stickers that I was missing for August that I told you I forgot to order. And then I took whatever was left, and I put it into my other category since I've overspent in so many things. And then I have nothing in reimbursable. I did cover everything in reimbursable, so we're good. And I did end up buying some more stuff for my nephew with that money that somebody had given me for him. I went to Old Navy last Sunday after church, and I got some clothes for myself, but I also got some clothes for Robert, so you'll see when I get down to my clothes section. Here we are in bills. What is due? My internet is due. So Audible actually turns out it came out on the 20th, not the 23rd like I thought. So I just covered that, put in the extra $9.20 for this month, and it came out. So I had already covered that. Internet is due tomorrow, and that is $53.87. My consolidation loan, I am going to put in the 167, and at the end of the month, if that's a big if, I have anything left over, I'm going to go ahead and put it toward the consolidation loan. I just don't know that I'll have anything left over. July is so spendy for me. It always has been. Cinemark is my movie subscription, $10.81, and then my water bill, I'm going to log on and pay that as soon as we're done with this. I don't know exactly what it is, but I always budget $120. Seth's car payment, he did pay me for this last week. So he pays me $269.85. Why isn't... I want $325. And then we put the extra $55.42 toward it to make a $325.27 payment, because that is what the payment was before we did the reconsolidation, well, before I refinanced it. I also pay my mom's phone bill. That's $63.21. The rest of this all comes out of next week. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm spending so much money. Best Buy has already, it hasn't, just this morning, I set it to auto pay today, so I just need to underfund that. It looks like it was overdrawn, but it just came out today. Well, actually, it probably hasn't even come out today. It's just set to. And I think that's all I have. I'm not putting anything else. Gifts and giving, because I've already overspent because of my ice ball ticket. My niece is if she asks for money, I'm just going to have to say no. I just don't have any money to send her right now. Stuff I forgot to budget for is still full. Fortunately, I haven't touched that yet. Vacation, I was going to put an additional 50 in this week, but I'm just going to wait because it is emergency. I mean, not emergency, it's 52-week. Every paycheck, and I did get paid today, so every paycheck I put $53 away for that. So that's my 52-week challenge. And then I think that's it. Nothing else is getting funded. That's all that's on my list. So I'm going to go ahead and put this. Actually, I'm going to put it in week 1, because the next check will be the next week will be week 1 of August. So $849.62 is going into my week 1. And that is what I have to roll over. That is significantly less than I was going to roll over, but it should still be enough to cover me for my bills. So we will see. All right, y'all. That is all I have for y'all today. Sorry this was pretty short, sweet, but it's already all set up. Oh, so what I was going to say, if you've been following me and you know I've had stomach problems, I think that I have figured out that I have an ulcer, which I know I need to go to the doctor for, but I haven't had time to go this week. I just went to the doctor last week. I didn't want to go again this week. So I'm going to go when I get home from high, and we'll see what she says. I'm pretty confident that that's what I have. And I'm glad it's not lactose because I love cheese and half and half. Today's the first day I've actually put half and half back in my coffee. I'm going to test it. We'll see. But it's because I had like a really, really bad day on Monday again, and I hadn't had any dairy. Like I cut out dairy as of last week, and I still had a really severe sick day on Monday. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, thank y'all for being here with me. I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend planned. What are you doing? Let me know what you're doing in the comments below. Also, if you see any errors, please let me know. If y'all would please give this video a thumbs up on your way out, it really does help me immensely. And again, if you have not yet and you are interested in, please consider subscribing. All right, y'all, I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.